10 minutes with Chris, and he's going to go off from round.
Morning, guys. Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Chris?
Pretty tired, to be honest. It's been a tough race so far.
Yeah. And on your birthday, I mean, you reckon you had some sort of other outcomes?
Yeah, I think I gave myself a bit of an early birthday present the day before, but I definitely paid the price for it yesterday.
Yeah. What was the reason you think that it didn't really go the way you planned?
Well, I mean, I think it's quite clear. I mean, the Zoncolan for me was definitely going to be the most iconic climb of this year's Giro d'Italia, and I'd come and I'd done the recon, and I put absolutely everything I had on that climb on the Zoncolan, and
Should have been the best day after that instead of now.
well, I mean, I think it's only normal. I mean, I went super deep, obviously, on the Zoncolan. It was such an amazing experience, and one I don't regret for 1 second. I don't regret putting everything on the line on that day. It was an incredible experience. I mean, just the atmosphere on the climb, the thousands of people who were up there, and also for me, just taking a step back 8 years to when I last rode up the Zoncolan, and I was almost relying on the public giving a push every 20 meters just to get up there. Just to come back here now 8 years later and to have won that stage, for me, it feels like a real it's going to be a moment that obviously I treasure for the rest of my life. So
Is there going to be another moment that you will treasure in this?
I hope so. I mean, it hasn't been an easy race for me. I've been giving it my all. It hasn't been the ideal start, and I'm obviously quite far behind now in the general classification. But
Is it too big, the gap, for now, even with the time trial time?
it's big, especially the way Simon's riding. He hasn't showed one moment of weakness so far, and he only seems to be getting stronger. I genuinely thought yesterday that he might also be paying a little bit for the effort on the Zoncolan, but he only seemed stronger yesterday. So I can only say congrats to Simon, because he's ridden an incredible race so far, and I think it's going to take really a lot to get that jersey off his shoulders.
It looks very easy for him.
As I said, he's done an amazing race so far. I'm sure. I mean, I know in professional cycling nothing comes easy like that. He's obviously worked extremely hard to get to where he is now, and I mean, it might look easy, but I'm sure he's suffered a lot to get to where he is now.
Last question. How many minutes do you think you're going to gain on the top three tomorrow?
On the top three, I mean, if I gain anything on Tom Dumoulin, I'll be extremely happy. But he's a world champion time trialist. I don't expect to gain anything on him tomorrow. But let's see. I'm going to give it everything I've got, and I'm certainly not going to expect anything in the rest of this Giro. I'm going to give it everything I have and take it from there.
Has this Giro been more complex and more difficult than you perhaps imagined or remember from last time?
I mean, it has been more difficult. I think, given obviously the start that I had in Jerusalem, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect not to be feeling 100% for the first half of the race. I mean, I'm still not quite myself, I would say. I'm still battling the after effects, but yeah, I'm giving it everything I've got and taking it really one day at a time.
Can you compare it to one of the hardest tours you've done? Is it
Yeah.
because you've been fighting back?
I mean, it's been a brutal race, but it's also been a beautiful race. I mean, this is bike racing at its best. This is what people want to see. They want to see that real edge of the seat stuff where and unpredictable racing as well. So I mean, it's been great racing from that point of view.
And Chris, your win in the Zoncolan, people will remember it for years to come, but are you confident that it will remain in the record books after this Giro is over? Because
Yeah.
before the race, the UCI clarified that there's no agreement that the results from the Giro will stand, depending on the upcoming place.
Yeah, I've got no doubt.
Chris, this might be a bit of a Dutch-centric question, but
Sure.
now that you're 5 minutes back and Wout has showed that he's pretty good or very good, especially in Zoncolan, do you want to give him some chances to go for his own stage success, or still all focus on your chances in the GC?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take things obviously on a day-by-day basis. Wout's definitely feeling better than he felt at the beginning of the race. Given how he rode on the Zoncolan, he was again one of the main guys with me yesterday in the final. But that's something we take on a day-by-day basis, and I mean, we've had guys in the break. We've played different cards already in this race, so we'll see how the race develops. I mean, this is the Giro. I mean, one moment you could find a stage where there's 50 guys up the road. So let's see.
But beginning this week, you still want to focus on your chances in the GC. That's the first focus of the
I'm still gonna focus on the GC. That's for sure. I'm not just gonna give up.
But also from the whole team.
As I said, we'll take that on a day-by-day basis and take it from there.
What was the first moment when you heard about the Yates brothers developing and as talented riders?
Sorry, what's the? What was the
first memory or moment that the Yates
Oh, I can't really remember, to be honest. I mean, they've obviously become more and more prominent as they've got older, and they've had more experience. But I mean, yeah, Simon's ridden incredible race so far, and but really, I mean, I can only just say chapeau to him, because he's really he hasn't showed one moment of weakness throughout this race so far, and I mean, yeah, I'm certainly not in the pink jersey, but it's pretty cool to see another Brit wearing the pink jersey of the Giro d'Italia.
Chris, do you think you got distance? I mean, you know what it's like in that third week when illness comes in. You need to be a little bit careful.
I mean, yeah, I honestly, I don't see that weakness as it stands right now. I mean, he's done consecutive really hard days back to back. I don't see him having any problem in this last week, but let's see. Time will tell.
What's your feeling about the Giro? I mean, even without seeing your own goals, that's a race you never came really focusing on it, and it's obviously different than the Tour in the Vuelta. What's really different, do you think about it?
The difference between the Giro and the
Giro to the Vuelta. I mean, how do you?
Yeah.
What's your feeling about that race comparing to the other one?
I mean, the Giro is always been a race that the fans love it for its unpredictability, the explosiveness of the race, and I can definitely feel that. I mean, it's a race that I've said before. It's like almost a combination of classics of one-day races on different terrains every day, and for no apparent reason whatsoever, halfway through a stage the race will just explode, and that's the nature of the Giro d'Italia. Whereas in the Tour it almost feels as if there's a way the race progresses, and a certain rhythm to the race, whereas the Giro just anything can happen.
And you like that?
I mean,
because we know Team Sky is usually kind of a team where everything is really perfectly set before.
Yeah.
Here it's obviously more unpredictable.
It is a lot more unpredictable. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily like unpredictable. I can appreciate that it's great for the fans to watch, and I get that. But yeah, it is unpredictable, and it definitely makes it more challenging in that respect.
Last question, guys.
Just a quick question, throwing forward really. Smaller teams this year in the world. You've now experienced them in the Giro. What's it going to be like, and what lessons can you take from the Tour?
To be honest, I don't think it really changes much. The having 8 riders instead of 9, I don't really feel much of a difference to if I'm completely honest.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, guys.